Hi friends. So many of you wanted to know how we can trace any drawing from a television or any LED TV basically, or even maybe from a laptop you can do it. So today I am demonstrating that for you all so you can understand it clearly. So the first thing that I have done is I have done a cast of my picture from the mobile to the smart TV. So it's also called screen mirroring here. I think it might be called differently in different countries, and even different brands may be giving it different names. So this is my Panasonic smart TV, and you need to keep the room little dark. I have just put the light on the opposite side, not the light over here. I'll show you what the difference is if I put this light on, so you can see me now clearly, and I'll tell you why we don't need this light. So first thing is, after you have cast the image on the television, you need your watercolor paper, and you're going to secure it with very little masking tape and very softly, because it's a LED TV. It should not get damaged. It should not happen. That's a disclaimer from my side, that if your TV gets damaged, it's your own responsibility, because you have to do it very carefully. Obviously, you know that, right? So even if you're doing it on a laptop, the screens are very sensitive. You can't keep a heavy weight of your hand on it, and the pencil mark also has to be very lightly done. So this I'm going to place it over the image so that I get the center point as per my requirement. And for this, now I have to put the light off, because I cannot see the image if the light is on. I have put the light on the opposite side for you all to see. So very lightly I have secured with masking tape, very little masking tape, and with a pencil I am now going to sketch the outline of whatever image I want on the paper. And once I do, I'll just increase the speed so that you don't have to wait for the whole drawing to get completed. And at any point you feel that you're unsure whether a particular area has been traced or not, what you can do is, I'll show you. For example, now after this, if you are unsure which particular line has been traced and which one is not, you can put on the light again, and you can see the image, the pencil marks basically, where all you have done the drawing, which all is still pending. And then you can put the light off again and then continue with the drawing. So I am not going to trace each and every detail. It's mostly the main outlines, or some details which you might find difficult to draw later. Some things will be covered up in the painting itself, so I will not draw each and every part. And it has to be with a very, very soft hand. You don't have to put pressure on your sheet on the TV screen. You have to be very, very careful about that. So that is one thing. That's why I had never demonstrated it as a video, and I had always explained it to my students verbally. But since many of you wanted to know how to do it, I am giving it as a part of it always happens, when I take a video I get multiple calls. Okay, so we will continue with the drawing. guess it's done. It's just the main outlines that we wanted, and just for to get the right proportions and a guideline as to where the eye will be placed on the sheet. So accordingly I've done. I'm just cross checking. I have put on the light just to cross check if any part is left, is pending. So this is a good way. It's not cheating. Again, I want to specify this, that tracing is not cheating. I have explained this in one of my blogs as well. I'll share the link with you so that you can understand. I also have created a video for that. How great artists like Leonardo da Vinci and all used to do tracing with a different method. Whether you have the grid method or the not the carbon method, but yeah, tracing paper method, or against light. So when we do it on the window, it's a similar mechanism. We are just using the latest technology for that. And there are various ways of tracing. It's basically to reduce your time and effort. It's not that you don't know how to draw. I know how to draw. I can spend maybe an hour or two on drawing that and correcting it. Some people do the drawing on the tracing sheet, on the butter paper or the parchment paper, I don't know what it is called, different places, different names, and from that they trace it onto their drawing sheet so that they don't feel that I have traced it. So I don't feel it necessary. It's your decision. Whatever you feel good, you should not feel guilty about your art. You should feel happy about your art. That is most important. So accordingly, take a decision. What is more important for you? For me, painting is more important. I don't like to waste more time on drawing. I like to spend more time on painting. So that's why I have taken a conscious decision. Earlier, I used to do the drawing myself, spend hours on it, and then do the painting. And now I have got this method to speeden up my drawing process, and then do the most part of painting, taking more time for that, the part which I love more. And many artists have, even great artists have mentioned how this is a part of, maybe you can call it a tool to speeden up the process, or your effort can be reduced. Like you have so many new types of brushes, and you have maybe water brushes, or you have different kind of tools like the rolling pen. All these are tools to aid in helping you to speeden up the process. So why not this? So that's my take on it. You can decide for yourself whatever you feel good. I am guessing, since you're watching this video, you are also interested in learning how to do the tracing. So why not go ahead and do it? Thank you. All the best.